Hello, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot and oracle reading for October love. So whether you're single, in a relationship, dating, or whatever, this will be diving into your current love energies. So this is the first card that came out for you, and on the back it says, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. So this could be talking about your partner, or this could even be talking about friends, family members, etc. And coming to the acceptance that you cannot necessarily control how other people choose to show up in life and what their belief systems are and how they show up in your relationship. That's out of your control. And it's not necessarily something worth losing your cool over either. It's like, okay, I'm gonna have to accept you for who you are, accept the situation for what it is, and what do I do from there? Okay, this is how you are choosing to act. This is how you are choosing to show up. So what boundaries do I need to set in place in order to protect my own heart or to make this work to the highest capacity possible? Whatever that highest capacity is, it might not even be something that is really close, you know? So for example, if you have like a parent or someone who is heavily like just criticizing and starting problems, the question then becomes, okay, well, instead of trying to get them to see your point of view, which clearly is not going to work, what boundaries are you now going to set in order to protect yourself? So something like that. And this energy can show up, like I said, family, friends, co-workers, as well as romantic relationships. But trying to change someone to fit the person that you need them to be isn't always the best path. All you can do in love is express your wants and desires and needs, and just hope that the other person wants to work within those wants, desires, and needs. And if they can't meet all of your needs, that's fine, but we can't try forcing somebody to be someone they're not. Okay, so some Libra energy folks, these themes may be coming up for you, and you may be seeing quite clearly at this time who can meet what needs of yours, what wants of yours, who cannot, and sort of navigating where you may need to adjust your expectations and boundaries with that. We also have a quest coming out with the throat chakra. Some of you may be traveling with loved ones or traveling to meet someone very interesting, going on a quest and saying yes to new energies. I feel, Libra, there's a certain magic that's happening this month for you where it just feels like there's brand new energies. And I remember picking up on this. I don't know if it was your weekly or monthly reading, but I remember picking up on this for you, where in one of those readings, it just felt like you made the decision to embark on like a brand new life decision that was really, really big. And you were having a little bit of doubts as to whether or not that was the right choice. And it was the right choice. And I feel like that's playing a big role in your love life right now. It's like, okay, here's the new me. What does that look like in my love life? What does that mean for my love life? And how does that change any dynamics that I currently have or any future dynamics that I may have? We have the full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing at this time, Libra. Wow. Just peeling back the layers of negativity, oppression, people, situations, and circumstances that are just not good for you. You're peeling them away from your soul, from your life, just detoxing, getting rid of it all. In fact, some of you may be doing things like going to a sauna or doing a lot of like intense cardio, sweating all your stress out. It just feels like a big purging of your soul. And I don't know why I get this image in my mind of you in a sauna or in some sort of thing like that, like literally just sweating out the toxins, a nice cleansing ritual, purging ritual. And I think the reason why I'm getting this vision, it's like your soul is going through that at this time. And especially in your relationships, it's like you no longer have the tolerance for any sort of toxicity or anything that's just overly draining and sad for you to deal with. And so Libra, a lot of your relationships may be changing as a result. It's not even necessarily, I just realized the microphone was in view the whole time. It's not even necessarily that you may be cutting off people left and right, but you may be de-escalating certain relationships that have this element of like unfulfilled needs or toxicity. So for example, you may be going from like dating someone to just being friends, or you may be going from like seeing a family member every single week to maybe only seeing them once a month or even less, stepping away from anything really draining and toxic like that. And it also feels like you are releasing your own, bad habits and vices in addition to that. And that may be playing a role in the types of partners that you want to surround yourself with, because you might not necessarily want to surround yourself with partners that are really, really into your old ways of doing things. And actually, it's really funny. It's really interesting. I feel like something happens when we make big internal life changes for the positive. I feel like almost always, shortly after that, we have this tendency to meet people who were like exactly who we were, like what our problem was. And it's so funny because then we have this sort of, you're just kind of unattracted to them. It's like they represent everything that you once were, and suddenly you find yourself unattracted to that. And that's such a massive, major sign of growth. For example, I'll use myself as an example, even though I'm not a Libra, but I remember like back in the day, I used to tolerate so much BS from romantic partners. And I did a lot of healing work to get over that. But then after I got over that, I met someone who literally was exactly who I used to be. Like they were saying all this stuff like, oh, my partner like cheated on me and did this and that, and they suck in this and that way, and just so many horrible things. But it's like, oh, but I forgive them, their mental health, and like I get it. And I was just like, man, that's just such a turnoff, And it's funny because I was that person. Now I find myself repulsed by that behavior. And I feel like that is such a massive sign that you have grown and changed. And so Libra, I'm seeing that energy for you this month, where if you're like dating, for example, you might meet somebody who kind of repulses you. Not to make it sound bad, but it's like, because they represent a lot of the things that you worked hard to grow and overcome and release in your life. And, you may have released those things so recently that you just don't want to invite it back in the form of someone else, We have the 8 of Swords coming out in reverse as your first tarot card. We have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is definitely a month where you're just trying to like continuously release any restrictions that have been put upon you. I see this big message here of wanting to be more free, more fun. Some of you guys may be really thoroughly enjoying your single life or like just dating and just meeting people and not being quote unquote tied down by any commitment. Your love life may look a lot like pouring into yourself right now. Even if you're in a relationship, you're just pouring into yourself right now, or attempting to purge your life and your energy, your soul, of anything that was draining. We have the Page of Swords. Okay, yeah, this is a really great sign, guys. This is new communication coming in. I see new people coming into your life for a lot of you. New people. So if you're single or if you're dating, this is someone new and fresh and exciting that you have really great conversations with coming in. They could be a fellow air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They don't have to be though, but it feels really, really good. And even if you're in a relationship already and you plan on staying there for a long time, this could even be new friends, somebody significant who you really enjoy. We have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Wow, lots of 9s coming out in reverse. And these are the cards that show the need to focus on our relationship with self first and foremost. And what, I swear to God, I know it's such a buzz thing, like buzz phrase, buzzword thing to say, but I am telling you, if you really, really just take a chapter of your life to focus on you and being peaceful and at ease as an individual, whether you're single or not, I am telling you, soulmates just pop out of the woodwork without you even necessarily looking for them. Like they just pop out just like that. When you least need them, that's when soulmates come. I am fiercely within that belief because I've seen it over and over and over again. You know, it's always like after you take some time to yourself to just get your own life together and become at peace with your own life and happy with being single, or even like just happy with whatever you're doing, even if you're in a relationship, that's when some of the most life-changing people enter into our lives. We have the Page of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, 2 pages, both uprights. This is a really big sign for new partnerships that are really compatible. Okay, so not only are air signs significant, earth signs may also be significant. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You know, you don't have to only go by this. If you meet a nice water sign or fire sign, they're fine. But really, really strong here. And there's an emphasis on having really great communication with each other, as well as both wanting to be committed and have something real. Like, this is what we are. No games. This is what we are. This is what I want in the future. This is the direction we're going in. It has a lot of directions. Very, very stunning. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles as your final card out. It doesn't get better than this. This is one of the best cards in the tarot for long-term committed relationships. It shows literally having a home and a legacy, children with someone. You know, it's like the peak of that earthly energy, having lots of money, prosperity, and just everything physical that you want. You know, whether that is money, whether that's your dream home, you know, the family, the beautiful partner, you know, having it all. And this is coming out right in between those 2 pages here, like that. Okay, so Libra, if you're looking for love, I'm just saying, this is a really great month to find it. And it will come when you're really just at a place where you're finding peace within yourself, connecting with your own inner relationship. Like I said, purging away all of that negativity and, you know, freeing. It feels like you're also freeing yourself from certain restrictions. You know, some of you may be quitting a really toxic job, or maybe you are, you know, trying to work towards becoming more financially free, or whatever your goals are with that. You don't have to be perfect to manifest this. It's not going to come after you manifest what you're looking to manifest right now. It will come on the journey of it, because you're never going to be at a perfect place. Like, let's just get that clear. After you complete your goals right now, you're just going to have a new set of goals. So like, let's clear that up. But it feels like specifically, you will be at a place where you're just wanting to pour into the relationship you have with yourself, pour into yourself, you as a person, whether that is learning new things or saving up money or whatever you're doing, being more healthy, quitting any addictions. It's on that journey, on that quest of greatness, that this beautiful partnership really begins to thrive. And everything else in your life really begins to thrive as well, in addition to that. So, stunning stuff. I love this reading for you. October is a power month for Libra. Happy birthday. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of this month ahead and your love life. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe to the channel if you've not already. If you want a personal reading with me, one-on-one, the link to that's always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I have plenty of love reading options there. And you'll have the opportunity, if you get a reading, to email me your questions and any topics, any relationship you want to talk about. Like, you could just talk about it. Whatever burning curiosity you have on your mind, you could just tell me, and I do a reading for you and I send it back to you. No need to schedule anything. You'll get your reading within 7 days. So go check that out. I also have my intention oils there and my shamanic life coaching sessions there, which is basically like an hour-long video reading with daily email correspondence. And my online tarot reading course is now up as well. So if you're looking to become a very confident tarot reader, I highly recommend getting that. It will get you to a level of big confidence, okay? It will take you from buying your first deck all the way to starting a successful business or platform, reading tarot, or doing anything spiritual. And we'll help you unlock your mediumship and psychic abilities along the way. while you're learning the tarot card meanings. So thank you guys so much for joining me. Definitely do those things, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.